Stop being a fool. Stop being susceptible and brainwashable. Stop being so suggestible and controllable. You're being controlled by the media, by the advertising, by the pretty labels, by the commercials. You're being lied to. Open up your eyes. Always question. Ask a question. Wonder, why? Who's making money on this? Critical, very important. Keep open. Don't be just controlled by everything you see. Start being in control. Stop being at effect from your environment. Start being at cause over your environment.
This is the Kevin Trudeau Show.
I am exposing the corruption in government and in major multinational corporations. We're telling you the things that they don't want you to know that will make your life better.
The ingredients in a nutritional supplement should be only ground up dehydrated food. That's the only ingredient that should be in there. Broccoli, carrots, acerola cherry, camu, St. John's wort, herbs. There should be herbs and there should be plants. Organically grown, not from China, not from some crazy country where they're using every poison pesticide known to man, where they're also using genetically modified seeds to grow the stuff so it grows super fast with chemical fertilizers, pesticides, and herbicides. They take that plant, let's say it's barley, young barley, which is loaded with chlorophyll and nutrients, vitamins, minerals, and cofactors. But if it's a genetically modified plant, if it's grown in soil that has chemicals in it, if it's sprayed with deadly poisons and pesticides, and then when it's harvested, if it's irradiated, which means radiation is actually given to it, it's killing all the enzymes, it's no good. So the majority of the product that you're getting is garbage. But let's assume that you have some good ingredients, some good food that has been dehydrated and then ground up. You now have concentrated food. Sounds good. And there are superfoods you've heard about where certain foods are nutrient dense, which means they have a huge amount of vitamins and minerals, enzymes, and other nutritional value substances in them, because food is what we live on. The machine has a tube. So the ingredients go and flow through the tube and it's put into the capsule, and the capsules are sealed. The problem is these are real ingredients, real food. It sticks to the tube. So in order to make it flow, so you don't have to stop the production line every hour, that costs money. That means you're not making as much profit. We need to have this production line capable of running 24 hours a day, 7 days a week with no stops to keep our costs down. So they used to put talcum powder in the product because then it would make it nice and slick, until it became illegal because it causes cancer. They were really pissed off. And I remember when it happened. I know the guys in the nutritional industry, they were going, this pisses me off. Talcum powder was the cheapest crap we could buy and it worked perfect. Now they won't let us use it. I go, yeah, but it's toxic. It's like a poison. Who cares? You know, I had a guy one time tell me these vitamins. I says, do you and your family take these? He goes, these vitamins ain't for taking, they're for selling. That's who you're buying stuff from. Stop being a fool. Stop being susceptible and brainwashable. Stop being so suggestible and controllable. You're being controlled by the media, by the advertising, by the pretty labels, by the commercials. You're being lied to. Open up your eyes. Always question. Ask a question. Wonder, why? Who's making money on this? Critical, very important. Keep open. Don't be just controlled by everything you see. Start being in control. Stop being at effect from your environment. Start being at cause over your environment. So they put these what's called flowing agents, and that's what magnesium stearate is, and that's what stearic acid is. They put flowing agents in, which stick to the inside of the tube and then allow the product to flow through. If it has magnesium stearate, talc, or stearic acid, that's why you don't want to have it. You don't want the flowing agents. So now, let's assume that you go to your cabinet and you find a product. It's almost impossible, but there's some companies out there. And you say, Kevin, this has an organic cellulose capsule. There's no other excipients in it. There's no waxes or glues or dyes or stearic acid. There's no magnesium stearate. It says right on the label, Kevin, no genetically modified organisms. It says no GMOs right on the label. You're in good shape, okay? And it says for the ingredients, organic broccoli, organic spinach, organic acerola cherry, organic noni, and it has organic next to it, so you know that the product comes from an organic source. It doesn't have pesticides and herbicides on it. It was organically grown, so you're looking pretty good. You don't know if they used heat or irradiation in the manufacturing, so you don't know if it was processed with low heat, which allows the enzymes to stay. You don't know that, but let's say that you think it's okay. And you think, well, I should take this every day. No. Why? Nutritional supplements. The reason it was called supplement means in addition to. Your body is designed to live on food. You eat food. You chew. And when you chew food, you're supposed to chew your food, by the way. Your mouth has teeth. Your stomach doesn't have teeth. So don't swallow your food because your stomach doesn't have any teeth. Chew your food. So when you chew your food, chew, really chew. Keep chewing. Keep chewing. Chew more. The saliva and the bacteria begins to break down and mingle with the food. This is how the body is designed. Then you swallow it and it goes into the stomach. And the food, all food, has some fiber in it. And your body begins to break down the acids in your body, the hydrochloric acid and the different types of digestive enzymes that are in your stomach, begin to break down the food. Certain food is designed to break down and assimilate into your body in the stomach. Other food is designed by God, by the universe, by nature, to not fully break down in the stomach, but start to break down in the intestine. And that's when you get the nutrients released. It gets released in the intestine. The food knows when to break down, whether it breaks down in the stomach or whether it breaks down in the intestine. Because certain nutrients, if they break down in the stomach, you're not going to absorb them. They have to break down in the intestine in order for it to be absorbed. And that's why food has fiber in it or it doesn't have fiber. So think about it. This is why eating an orange is better than drinking orange juice. Because when you eat the orange, the fiber slows the assimilation down so that you're getting most of the absorption of the bioflavonoids and the vitamin C in the intestine, not the stomach. But when you drink orange juice, it assimilates and breaks down right in the stomach, and you're not getting the full value of the vitamin C. And it actually can make an upset stomach because there's too much acid there. It throws the body out of balance. It's not designed that way. Think about it. Animals in the wild don't have juice machines. Just saying. So the food has to be whole food concentrates. And if you look at your label, and if they have things like vitamin E, vitamin A, and they have what's next to it, you know that you're being scammed. What they're doing is they're taking some whole foods, putting it in so they can market it. Then they're adding synthetic chemical man-made vitamin A, synthetic chemical man-made vitamin E, etc. Synthetic niacin, I'm going to talk about that in a minute, and they're adding these in. You don't want any of that. You want 100% whole food concentrates in your supplements. But you can't take it every day. because the body is not designed to eat the same food every single day. You don't have the same food and meal for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. You don't eat the same exact meal every single day, every single time, do you? You mix it up. One day you have a salad, it has some lettuce, it has some carrots, it has some cucumbers, some celery, some onions. The next day you don't have a salad, you have some spinach. The next day you have some asparagus. The next day you have some bok choy and some rice. The next day you're mixing it up. You're mixing up your protein sources. You have chicken, you have turkey, you have fish, you have beef, you have lamb, you have goat. You mix it up. You have beans and rice. You mix up your starches. You have potatoes, starchy vegetable. You have rice. Sometimes you have bread, wheat. Sometimes rye bread, why? You mix up. That's what the body is designed. And if you look at the healthiest people in the world, they eat food that is locally grown, that's in season. So the idea of suggesting that you need to consume a product like noni that doesn't grow in your region, but in order for you to be healthy, you have to have noni, is insane. That means God is an idiot and screwed everything up. Hi, I'm Kevin Trudeau. This is everything they don't want you to know about to improve the quality of your life. Broadcasting every Monday and Wednesday, 2 days a week now. Monday and Wednesday at 1 o'clock Chicago time. Make sure you tune in and subscribe to the channel and share these shows with everyone you know.